Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to Profit Ada for one more learning video tutorial. And today I'm gonna talk about the backtesting or say converting a YouTube video strategy or say a YouTuber strategy. Okay, so we gonna convert them into an algorithm. Okay, we try to backtest them, we try to analyze, and we will utilize even to place the orders as well. Okay, so I have already discussed the roadmap and even I have been given the test processing video as well. Okay, so today I'm gonna show you a practical example how we can take up the text, okay, store it and process them. Okay, and in the next part, whatever the roadmap has been discussed, we'll follow that steps. Okay, to get the roadmap, you can visit my channel in videos section. So you need to visit Profit Ada channel, and in video sections, a number of videos are there in which you can check this backtest and convert YouTube video strategy or YouTuber strategy. So I have discussed the roadmap. You can check it out. Okay, and please put a headphone while watching this video. The volume is low. Okay, so do check it out. And the next video which you need is this: process text file and make them useful as a CSV file. So this is important video which have been detailed explanation have been done regarding to and text to CSV conversion, which will be helpful. Okay, so these are the videos which I'm doing will be helpful. If you watch, it will be better. Okay, so what I'm doing as of right now, if you just visit and just take up this video, you will reach to a code which you can try it out. Okay, so I've been utilizing the pandas and text and read and write process. Okay, so the same thing we are doing. Okay, but with a practical example, taking videos from text and all of those things. Right now, one more thing which you need to watch is Google translation. Okay, so you can search with the keywords even. So if you are in my this video section, if you just try some of the videos, earlier videos were there, Google Translate and text to speech. Okay, so this I have been explained how you can take up some of the languages and can convert into your language as well. So you can take up the text and convert into your language and vice versa. Okay, so this is the must. Okay, so do try. Watch this video, and even you can get the code from this video, link in the description. Okay, otherwise what you can do, you can just visit my website and search for any keyword and you will get up the code as well as the video. So follow from the instructions from the video and then go for the code input. Okay, so it is available, do check it out. Okay, so let's move to the part where I'm discussing about the YouTuber strategy. So I liked this YouTuber strategy. Okay, so the YouTube video strategy which I am talking about, the YouTuber which I am talking about is intraday hunter. Okay, he's I don't know about the backgrounds or any other things. Okay, even I'm not interested. The main part I'm interested is his videos. Okay, which is to the point, and whatever the tradings are being done are in huge lot size, and even point to point explanations are there. Okay, so it is a kind of the videos as intraday hunter. Okay, so we are trying to hunt the strategy of his. Okay, so you can choose your YouTubers, which one you prefer. Okay, you can just go over to that video, and whichever language is there, it doesn't matter. Okay, if you liked it, okay, and you need to process, this is you need to follow. Okay, so basic at first what happens, you need to put up some files for translation purpose. So as of right now, the YouTube only does the part. Okay, so if you just go with these things, what happens, you will get the transcript. Okay, and you need, if you I just try to get with the closed caption as well. I turned up in this in English, but you won't get the stuff which is already meant in the video. Okay, so as of right now, they are giving in a multilingual, even the explanation transcript are Hindi. Okay, so our main process will be there that we need to convert Hindi into English. Okay, so it's easy to follow up and the next process if we able to do the stuff. Otherwise you have to sit down and you can do it manually as well. You can draw your steps, convert them into a flowchart, required flowchart as per your choice, and then also can be done. Okay, so it is not a complicated stuff, it's an easy stuff. But so suppose if you are following certain kind of videos and all, if you want to process certain things. Okay, so as we know in machine learning, what requires main collection and pre-processing for everything, for data science, for any kind of a whichever you are doing as per the research and development. Okay, this is the must part. Okay, so try to do this stuff. Okay, first thing you need is copy and paste. So first of all, we just need to select this. Okay, so just I will just try and just scroll. Okay, just scroll to the end. So you need to keep it up to your choice, the zoom capacity, and you will get all of this stuff. Okay, and even I will explain you how you can do this stuff. So until this, we got the video. Okay, so you can watch any of the videos. Okay, especially this is the latest video which I got. Okay, and even you can try. So at least not in this. This is kind of a prototype, or we can say as a sample. Okay, it is not meant to be a whole process. At least you require 5 to 10 videos. Refer them and analyze them, and what you need to put down, that is up to you. Okay, so it is not like that. Even the strategy which you want to build. Say suppose if I take up the RSI. Okay, and their rules are there. Okay, if it gets to 70 you need to sell, and if it gets 30 you need to buy. So that is kind of a strategy, and that is kind of a strategy meant to be recognized. Okay, same goes with other things as well. So you to recognize what things need to be done. Okay, so in these videos, if you refer, mainly it gets to with the resistance and support, and goes with the entry and exit. Okay, with the rules. Okay, so you can incorporate the rules and can try from your side. You need to be back tested with with number of data which can be gone with the indicator as per required, and even you can go with financial sentiment analysis as well. Okay, so that is most important. Even these videos are mostly based on psychological. Okay, mainly based off sentiment itself. Okay, so I think this will be the best. So it can be done from one video, or otherwise you can go with the 10 to 20 videos. So whichever satisfies you, try to go with it. Okay, so we just say Control C. We got the text with the timestamp. Okay, and how to process, I'm going to show you. Okay, so let's move to the part. So here because in explanation of my video I take up the sublime text. Otherwise you just go with the idle itself. So I just take up the text document. Okay, and in this text document what I'm gonna do is save up these things. Okay, so just save up. So now what happens, we got our text. So this is part of encoding as well. Okay, so this whatever the text copy and paste made up easy because of encoding. Okay, which is utf minus 8. Okay, so this is also required. Okay, sometimes it is not in a good practice. Okay, so you need to see whether the computer supports or not. Okay, so we got our text in whole. Okay, not leaving anything. So whatever the transcript generated by YouTube algorithm. Okay, so we are just trying to take up the algorithm to beat the algorithm. Okay, stock market algorithm. So this is how you should paste this thing. So it is nice. The only thing is we are easy to understand that after timestamp we are getting the text, after timestamp we are getting the text. Okay, so it's easy, just put a for loop and we are good to go. Okay, so how to process this stuff, let's see this. So we said the text file which is named as in.txt, so we're gonna read and process them. Okay, so to convert them into uh, English the Hindi text, we required a module which is pip install Google Trans equals 4.0.0-RC1. Okay, so this is must. Okay, and it should be on same version. Okay, so otherwise if you try to process and if it happens to be some other things, you will get an error. So try to pip install with the cmd command prompt. Okay, and now let's move to our coding part. So we'll start importing our favorite module, which will be import pandas as a pd. Okay, and then next we will go with from okay Google Trans. Okay, import translator. Okay, so this is the only thing which is required. Okay, the next thing is we have to process through the file. So first of all we just define, and we'll say text underscore csv, and we'll put an input underscore file will be there. So we say input underscore text and output underscore csv. Okay, so these are the files which you need to mention, and this is kind of a like executable files where you can put the input.txt, where in.txt will be there, and wherever you want to output as an csv. Okay, so this is the thing you need to put. Okay, so first of all we'll call the translator. Okay, and we definitely call the same, and we just call them with the parentheses. So we call the module straight away, and the next thing which we have to do is have to read this text file. We can read the text file in a simple manner, but in this case what happens, encoding is required and step-by-step process is required. So you need to follow an import csv method. Okay, and for that reason you don't need to import csv. Okay, it is kind of inbuilt, so just call it. And how you gonna say you just reading this as file. So that's what I am saying here. And then next what I'm doing is I'm calling the files, and the files which I'm reading will be in lines. So read lines. Okay, so this is the reason we are going with the csv, so it will read the things step by step. Okay, so we don't need to process extra, and all of the best thing is required is to process is have to go with the step, I mean the range. Okay, so in this thing for loop is why we are looking. We are just processing, and this is the best method where while processing what happens, we need to mention a lot, like max split, step this, split that. Okay, so instead of doing this one, if you just read this files in input underscore txt within use of csv, and if you put this for loop in this way, it helps a lot. Okay, and all you have to say the length of lines, and how the for loop contains in this parenthesis bracket start, end, and a step. So we are going with the step, means what we are doing, if we just put in a for loop, there will be time stamp will be there and text will be there. Also definitely white spaces will also will be there. Okay, so suppose if we are just to go with the for loop, what we are doing, we are going step by step only. Okay, but if you give step 2, say what happens, it get multiplied with as of 2 of multiplication, start from 0 and then plus 1 plus 2. So if I just say 0, then if I say I and I plus 1, so it will be 0 and 0 plus 1, so like that it will go. So that's the reason this is the best method which you need to follow, which you have to say start, end, and step. Okay, so if you're asking for at least 2 values. Okay, the reason I'm putting this in this way, mainly I want to read whichever things are getting processed, because sometimes when you process and if the files are larger, okay, you need to wait time is more. So that's the reason, if you process and if you're reading some stuff, you may be analyzed, you will get some as we are a trader, we required some of psychology must and some of as learning part. Okay, so this is the process. If you are following, you are learning as well. Okay, and then if you convert them into an automated tests, I think that is the best. Okay, so this is the things which you need to go. Okay, and all you have to give is a shift. Okay, and in the next thing which I have to say is first of all I have to go with the timestamp. Okay, so that will be lines of I. Okay, and you need to strip here if white spaces are there. Okay, so that is the reason you need to refer. Then all you have to say text. Okay, so this is what it will be there. So I plus 1 and just a strip. Okay, so only this thing if you do, you are done. Okay, and now next thing what you have to do is basically you have to get with the translated underscore text. So you got text and then you need to translate them. So we say translated underscore text, and what we have to do is we have to call this translator. Okay, translator dot translate, and in this we have to put whatever we got the text, and we have to give as a source, which will be Hindi is a source, and destination will be our English. Okay, so just put en, and after getting this translation, there is a kind of a parenthesis and kind of like a syntax will be there. To get the text you have to say in this way. Okay, so you just have to say dot text. Okay, so we are done here. Now we have to do is in simpler method. You can still can go process, just put an empty data frame, just put in a list and all of the things. You just if try with searching with the code and try if you're getting with the starting. Okay, you have to write a lengthy process. What I'm gonna do is within few steps I will conclude this part. Okay, so how it comes with the practice. So it is must if you are following like any kind of a a coding part. Okay, debugging and trial error should be in practice. Okay, so all you have to say is suppose I just get a I need a data list. So all you have to say in a solid bracket I have to put all the stuff. So first will be timestamp, and the next will be our original text, and then next will be our translated text. Okay, so we got this stuff. Now what we have to do is we have to set them in a CSV. Okay, and in between I want to read. Now what happens is suppose if I am giving this stuff now, if I convert them in a straight away, okay, I just no need to write extra stuff and all. But what happens when you are getting in a data frame, you remember this, all of the things will be converted in a column wise. So better get transpose. So what happens, it will be in a row wise and with timestamp with Hindi and then English. So I think that will be better. So all you have to set underscore CSV, and here you have to give the file name which we have say output underscore CSV. Okay, because we will give this later. And what happens, you just mode, say suppose if output .csv is not there. Okay, still it will give it a file. Okay, so that is the best part of pandas. Okay, and we have to say index equals false, and even header we don't require, so we have to say none. Okay, so all of these things is required. And one more thing which we need is we want to see those printed stuff. Okay, so all you can do is just call and put them into to underscore string. Okay, and even the header part also just say none. Okay, so we are good to go. Okay, so the next thing is we have to call each and everything which we have been mentioned. Okay, so let's see this stuff. So what are the things we required? This we need to put. Okay, so try to do it in a simpler method. Okay, so one more thing which we have to put in this way, and input.txt, what we have to say equals in.txt. Okay, and the next thing we have to talk about is output.csv. So what we'll say out.csv, that's it, simpler method. Okay, not complicated. Okay, so I think I have done everything in a best way. Okay, so I'm reading each and everything and calling. So I think everything is good. So let's run this stuff and see whether it is working or not. Okay, so one more thing which you need to put here is encoding. So if you remember, I was talking about the encoding. So this is a must. Okay, so that's the reason you are calling CSV file. Okay, so in between you need to fix this as well. Okay, so it is a translator. Okay, so as you can see, we got our required stuff, which is with the timestamp, with original text and the English text we got. Okay, so you can check this out, and even from the starting, it won't left anything. The output part is saved as an out.csv. Okay, even we can check this in our notepad as well. Okay, in next video we will try to see the summarization as well as flowchart. Okay, for that reason, please stay subscribed with Profit Data. Do like this video. Okay, and say suppose if you are looking this code, okay, you just comment for the code. I will definitely gonna put this code link in the description. Okay, give the link to my website and you can get the code. Okay, otherwise do follow from this video. Okay, and try to code uh, from your side. Okay, so if I get good comments, I will definitely gonna post the code. Okay, so thanks for watching. Please do like, share and subscribe. If you have any doubt regarding this video, please do comment below. If you have any other queries or requirements, please do contact me direct via WhatsApp.